It's our only shade ground cover of the season.
So let's clarify that. This is
shade.
It doesn't even
lovers.
look like ground. It looks like so much more, right?
No, it does.
Like what an insult to call it ground. I've seen some pretty
I agree.
less than aesthetically pleasing ground cover.
That's right.
But it's kind of functional. This is beautiful. However, most ground cover requires a lot of sun.
Yeah, now you do have those shady areas with those ugly ground covers like Pachysandra, ground cover ivy, all right? And a lot of people have this wonderful ground cover called weeds.
Weeds.
Especially under your trees.
Right.
This will smother out the weeds.
Or $10,000 worth of mulch.
You know,
just keep buying mulch. And where does it go? I don't know. Let's just buy another $1,000 worth of mulch every year.
This will smother out the weeds even under your walnut trees again, because these things grow like crazy, and they really have a value in the garden, as you just said. And another thing about these is they flower for 4 months.
What?
4 months.
Did you get these last year? Did you plant these last year?
In the shade.
1-800-395-1601. Easy to grow, and they spread rapidly as well.
They do.
With minimal maintenance. Is there any pinching or deadheading
No,
needed?
that's a good question. No pinching, no deadheading. What you're seeing here is about 2 sets for the first season. Each plant will grow about 2 feet around the very first season and about double that the second season.
Okay, so let's just clarify.
So that's really
So if
nice.
you're shopping right now, again, 2 easy payments. Last year when it sold out was not on 2 easy payments.
No, it wasn't. No, and
Not with shipping and handling included.
You sold it out. I remember.
It was me.
Yeah.
I'm the best. This is 2. So if I'm getting 2, this is about. Can I expect this the first year?
Absolutely.
And then next year it's going to get more than that.
Yeah, it doubles. And the thing about these have been used. It's called Prunella self-heal plant. Here's what's nice about this. The real value here. This has a lot of beneficial properties for your garden. Since medieval times, this has been used by the Aborigines. Every part of the plant's edible by humans, but the deer and the rabbits don't like it. The Australians would use the roots for the soups and stews.
Kind of ironic.
Even today, I know, but that's a good thing.
It is.
Soups and stews for the Australians. The Chinese use the flowers to this day for teas and remedies. The American Indian, the Celtic people in Europe, they would use the leaves for a poultice to stop the bleeding. So here's the deal. This plant called Self-Heal will help keep all the plants in your garden that are near here virus-free, blight-free. That's what it does.
Heavens.
Self-heal plant. So you have a ground cover that has other beneficial properties. These are pest-free. The deer don't like it. The rabbit don't like it. Every plant's edible.
And it's kind of creating a protection for the other plants that you love and appreciate and pay good money for. Thank you.
In the shade. So you tell me of another shade ground cover.
Look at that.
Do all this.
Shady ground cover. How high will this get?
About 10 inches tall.
Oh, it will.
Yeah. Now these do go
So
dormant.
this isn't a low-lying.
No, it's a nice looking one. So forget the hostas underneath your dogwood trees. Pull them out and put this in, right? And same thing. Any tree that has weeds, the weeds will not come as quickly as these. These do go dormant in the wintertime, but by golly, they're already sprouting in Indiana right now, way before the weeds. So by the time the weeds are rolling around, they can't get through this dense mat of foliage and the thick flowers that are already smothering on the flowers by May, the flowering.
Truly. Attracts hummingbirds and butterflies. After selling out last time, again, shipping and handling included. Only quantities of the season on this. What am I physically going to get? Well, and then what's it going to turn into?
You get 4
Take
plants, one of each color. Now, the Freelander Blue won the very best perennial, the Floral Select Award in Europe when it was introduced not too long ago in 2009. These varieties are all hybrids from around the world. You get one of those. And Bella Rose, wonderful dense mats of lacy leaves. The whorls of these flowers just cover and smother from May, June, July, August, September.
Wow, look at that.
I mean, that's a ground cover that grows about 8 to 10 inches tall, and the flowers, every part of the plant is edible.
More than ground cover.
It is.
I mean, if it grows that high and that big and that beautiful.
It's a gorgeous look from a distance, let alone when you're on top of it. The next shot is the white, the grandiflora alba. Behind it is baby's breath. In the foreground is the prunella.
Okay.
And again, shady ground cover that flowers, pest-free, deer-resistant, totally edible, keeps your other plants healthy, like some of the trees that get virus, like the dogwoods, for instance.
Okay.
A lot of people had blight. The whole country lost a lot of dogwoods. This would help prevent that. Because
there's summer days, and you're getting it all.
Right.
1,000 people on the line picking it up. Okay,
Now,
this is going quickly. This is our hot pick in this 1 hour special, getting towards prime time here, 6:22. People are loving the easy pay, and you're loving the fact that it's going to be so simple to do. So we have some questions. My producer's giving me some Ask Us questions. Rock walls. Vertical and things like that.
If it's in the shade, rock walls are fine, bouldering, all that. In the shade, that's a really good question because these can take it hot and that's no problem, but they want the shade. And they spread rapidly. If you take a look at this plant, this root, just feel that root zone. Just squeeze it,
Squeeze the root zone.
Isn't that like tough? I
mean,
it is. These things are ready to take off.
Meaning this baby's on its way,
I mean,
right?
it's flowering out of the box. So look at the
how far along is this?
That's what you get.
I know.
That's a whole year old.
This is a year old.
Yeah, we started these from cuttings,
great,
and that,
right?
So they're big. So this will do
it's flowering, so I'm literally going to be getting the flowers there and the whole deal.
absolutely 2 feet
That's
around
great.
the first year, and it'll
So I
double that
plant
next year.
this sucker. I'm getting 1,
Yeah,
2,
space
3,
them
4
about-
of these.
yeah.
But now, how long before this year, 2015, Kevin? What does this multiply to?
That'll be about 2 feet around this year. So
No.
if you want, yes.
No. So
And-
this becomes
no,
a foot here and a foot
it
there.
sends
Are you
out little
kidding me?
elbows. If you look under here, you can see the elbows. Little elbows like little shoulders.
Are you
crawling.
kidding me?
No, and the next year it'll be about 4 feet.
So if you're getting these, how?
you got to decide how much space you want to cover. So
I want to plant one here,
2 feet apart.
and then one here,
It'll cover it the first year.
and then one here,
Yeah.
and then one
Right,
here.
right, that-
right?
right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah.
And they go
Boom.
boom,
And-
and they go boom. So you really want to kind of think ahead as to if you're doing borders.
Yeah.
Can you do these?
You'll do an 8-foot border the first season if you wait.
8-foot border along a
It would do
driveway.
about 12 feet the second season. So it depends if you wait that long. But
Why better than other flowers that you might
look,
plant
most
there?
shady ground covers, you have pachysandra, yuck, okay? It's intrusive. This is not. You have ground cover ivy. How many people love, I'd rather have a weed than ground cover ivy. And weeds really are your next, So
Your other alternative.
Right, and this will smother out the weeds under the trees. A lot of people look for that. We have a lot of ground covers. This is our only shade ground cover, and it spreads rapidly, and it flowers for 4 months. It's called the self-heal plant because it helps protect your other plants from virus and blight, and it's all edible, and it's been used for medieval times.
Love
today.
it, right?
I mean, I love it.
Right? What a unique
all hybrid
way.
varieties,
An insult just to call it ground cover because it's so beautiful.
I
It's so
know, I
much
agree.
more.
That's a
And
good
from a
point.
value perspective, I keep coming back to the value story, but I'll get back to that after we
just
show
make
you
it
this
easy.
and how easy it's going to be.
Yeah, it's easy to grow. We get instructions are here. It's like a recipe card. But so if you want to remember what it was next year to buy more, that kind of thing, because we don't have a lot of these this year. This is it.
We have them here. They're going quickly. If you're looking for which color, you get them all.
You get them all.
No need to worry. Stephen from Maryland's joining us, a big fan of Roberta's, and I think she likes the pretty shade of this plant. How you doing there, Stevie?
Hi, how are you?
We're doing great. We're doing great. Say hello to Kevin Waleen.
Hey.
Oh, I am so glad. I've been waiting on you guys all year long.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You are my sign of spring. I know
right.
spring is here when I see you.
Is
I
that
love to
right?
hear that.
So have you
And
ordered?
with all the snow we had, we really needed you this year.
Amen. Amen to that. Have you ordered Roberta's in the past, Stevie?
There isn't anything that you sell I don't have.
Thank you. All right. I love it.
So what are you picking up the English Shady Self-Healed Prunella plant collection tonight?
You know, I keep one credit card completely blank just for this.
You're going to get them when it's time to plant them. Where do you think you're going to put them? Like where?
I
in
know
your...
exactly where. We've got the shady side of the house where I can't put anything because nothing grows in it.
Nothing grows there.
And
Perfect.
this sounds
It
like
is.
it's going to be absolutely perfect
Where
for
you've
that
got
particular
shade,
spot.
this is a must-have. This 1, 2, 3, and 4 is going to go boom, 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 and boom. So look out. The shade. They love the shade. I'm glad you got in just in time in this, Stevie.
And you also said that they're deer resistant, correct?
They are deer and rabbit resistant, and yet every part of this plant is edible. I use it in my own microgreens at home because it has a nutty flavor. I'm a little nutty, but I'm telling you, it tastes pretty good. It's been used since medieval times, all through the world, from the flowers to the roots to the American Indians, but the deer don't like it.
Well, then I'm going to love it.
Deer not included. Thank you so much, Stevie.
I thank you so much. You guys have a good one.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, guess what? 4,000 people have dialed in today. We're busy on the phones, only quantities of the season. So it's here. I just want to get this straight.
Yes.
This is it, right?
This
So
is
you
all
can't
we
go
have for this
tomorrow
season.
and get some more?
This is
out tonight?
and our only
How about the
shady
next day?
No, this
How about
is it.
April?
This sold out last year in one day. This is one day.
Yeah.
We had first day today, all
Okay.
year long, right now.
Let's reboot.
So, I mean, this
1, 2, 3, 4. Now,
4
these
plants.
look a little different.
Yeah, the leaves are a little bit different.
The leaves are different.
On the blue, the Freelander blue and the Bella Rose, they have kind of an oak-shaped leaf, and the other one's kind of an ovate for the alba white.
Get 'em.
Yeah.
Find the
they're
shady
wonderful.
spot.
Yes, find the shady spots.
Plant them,
2
stick
feet
them in the
apart
ground
or
2
3
feet
feet apart, and
right?
let the weeds, you'll smother those weeds out. If you had them in your yard right now, these would already be sprouting up, and you won't see any weeds yet. And by the time these things are full of green and underneath the tree again, you're going to think, wow, I don't have to weed that area this year. And it's going to flower in May all the way through September. And it's
When it comes to our hot pick, star of our show, star of this particular
love the
hour, I'm going the other way. Like, why wouldn't you want this? right? It's too difficult.
No,
it's too
no.
difficult to take care of.
You don't have to deadhead them.
There's no color to it. Like,
if you look at this, do you see any yellow or brown leaves in this whole table?
No.
I mean, it's a ground cover without any brown leaves. I mean, that's pretty solid. This is like tough.
And it's also, I always thought that, because we've offered ground cover before, that it is like 2 inches high.
Yeah, this is like 8 to 10 inches.
This is like a,
and it's
flowers,
in the shade. So you can kind of get rid of those hostas, you know, and some of the ferns that like this. This has got color. You can plant it right next to that. But the Prunella, the self-heal plant, helps, you know, it helps get rid of the virus and blights from all the other plants.
I got a question for you. Another ask us question. What about the perennial technically, right?
Yeah, 25 below zero these can handle.
25 below?
Right, below zero.
Boy, Minnesota friends, this is yours. It's
really
your opportunity.
is. You know,
come on, that's really cold, 25 below.
And the Chinese Szechuan Pagoda Primrose would go really well near these. They're growing a little bit taller, but they love that wet conditions. The Shady can the same thing.
Okay, guess what?
They probably
5,000 people just dialed in. 5,000 of you have dialed in today for our hot pick. So you're loving this. Why? Because first of all, I come back to the value. For what you're getting, you just stick this in the ground for 31 bucks and it becomes all of this. What would it cost you to go and buy this?
Right.
Already done for me.
Well, it would be a lot, you know. And these
it's crazy a lot.
We're giving you plants that are vernalized, that are raring to go. So when we tell you that this will be 24 inches around the first season, I know it will be because they're already a year old and the root ball is just massive and they're already blooming. These are phenomenal plants. So you can't find these varieties easily anywhere. They're all, you know, hybrids. We've got award winners here. And like, I love the story behind the Aborigines using this for their roots and all that. And the whole story, you know,
no need to make a choice because I'm getting the Freelander Blue.
You get all 4 of them.
They're going to help your other plants. It's your other plant's best friend. Then maybe you spend hundreds of dollars for, right?
Yeah.
Am I getting the Bella Rose?
You're getting one of each, the Bella Rose or Freelander Blue. You have dense mats of foliage that never, you know, there's no brown on this foliage. You see more flowers, you know, at the top, these whorls of dark rose flowers from May, June, July, August into September.
Yeah.
The foliage persists and turns a little bit bronze in the fall, so it's a nice look there too. Grandiflora alba is in front of some baby's breath there.
Now that is white. Now
white.
How many is that? How many of those plants?
Well, that looks like about 2 plants. Generally, so if you had 2, you know, yeah, that's all.
It looks like 200.
They grow. That's probably 1 plant. It's about 2 feet around, right there.
How long does it take for like 2 years?
1 season from what we're giving you. These are fast growers, and they are gorgeous, and they grow to about 4 feet across. And then, if you want to spread them from there, you got to get a shovel and do it yourself. But you know.
I'm 292-53. Great
only shady ground cover we offer on QVC. We have a lot of other sunny ones, but only one shady one.
There are 1,000 people currently on the line who are either texting or clicking or calling in the last minute. If you're just joining us, for some reason, this is Hot Pick, one of the stars of our entire day, this Spring Fever day. It's ground cover on steroids is really what it is. What is it?
It is. It's ground cover that grows, performs above all those ivies and the pachysandra and the shade.
And it loves the shade.
It smothers the weeds out under your trees. It can handle all the oak tree, all the walnut damage you get.
This one goes there.
I mean, they just go to town. This one goes here. The whole plant's edible. It tastes good. Deer don't like it. The rabbit don't like it.
This one goes here, and this one goes here.
It's self-heal.
2 feet apart, and they go, boom, and this becomes that.
So, I mean, you know, rip out the ivy. I hate that stuff. And I'm
not a big fan at all. It wraps around my other flowers and it kills my other flowers.
It ends up over here. This is not intrusive. Each plant will maximum grow about 36 to 40 inches around. And then if you want to make it spread from there, get a shovel and dig it out and move it. So simple. I'd be doing it like in a month from now if I had wanted to do that out in the yard. So it's a great, it's a money saver.
What's the award-winning aspect of this?
Well, this one in Europe, the Freelander Blue won a phenomenal award.
It's kind of like a Golden Globe award kind of deal.
It was a brand new hybrid in 2009. They only give one of these out a year. That was the best new perennial in 2009 in Europe. These originated in Europe. The Celtics use this for poultices on their leaves. It's a wonderful plant. So I think the Europeans know.
So if you want to pick it up right now, we're getting this in real time. I wouldn't wait because this is it. Let me give you the update. We started with 9,000 for today. We are down to 3,200. So for the next 3,000 people who are shopping, there's 1,000 people, 1,200 people on the line right now. People are getting more than one set.
It makes sense.
This is the quantities for the season, not the quantities for the day, quantities for the season. So if this sells out right now, award winner, sold out last season in 1 day. It's here now on this day, going quickly. So again, it'll be gone for the entire season of 2015.
We will not have any more.
Roberta's. Can I get this anywhere in the United States in this kind of configuration.
No, these varieties are from all over the world. If you get them, you'll be really fortunate, and I don't think you can. So, I mean, that's why we're bringing them. We travel to those places and bring them back.
Great story.
These varieties are the best, and they've award-winning, and I think it's the best shade ground cover I've ever run across. That's why we only have one for the whole year on QVC. Out of 130 offerings, this is our only shady ground cover.
You said that really fast.
Yeah.
It's faster than I can talk. You got shade. You need M29253.
Thank you.
It's spring, almost.